Hello everyone, this is Sylvia, and in this short video, I'm just gonna talk a little about what I taught the students during one of our lessons. So the lesson that I led focused on teaching the students about healthy eating, so what healthy eating is, how we can eat healthily, and why we need to eat healthy. There was also a short cooking session at the end of the lesson where the students were allowed to make their own pita bread pizza. During the lesson, I talked about having a balanced diet and introduced the Eat Well guide to the students, showing them how much of what we eat should come from each food group in order to achieve a healthy, balanced diet. I'll just quickly go through what I taught them. The Eat Well guide consists of 5 food groups, as shown here, so starchy food should make up just over a third of the food we eat. You should also try to include dairy or dairy alternatives in your diet, as they are a good source of calcium, protein, and lots of other essential nutrients. And these are all important in keeping the teeth and bones strong and healthy. So when choosing dairy products, you should aim for the ones with lower fat, salt, and sugar wherever possible. And when choosing dairy alternatives, you should be aiming for unsweetened, calcium-fortified ones. For oils and fats, it is ideal to choose unsaturated oils and spreads, such as olive oil, sunflower oil, olive spreads. And these should be consumed in small amounts. For proteins, if you're choosing meat, it is recommended to choose leaner meats, and intake of processed meats such as bacon and sausages should be limited. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas are also some good source of protein. For fruits and vegetables, it's 5 a day, so you should be eating at least 5 portions of a variety of fruits and vegetables a day. You can choose from fresh, frozen, canned, dried, or juiced. So 1 portion is roughly the amount that can fit the palm of your hand, and this means adults and children will have different portion sizes. So to give the children a better idea, I compared 1 big apple that fits in my palm with 1 small apple that fits in theirs. Using the Eat Well guide, I showed the students what an example of a healthy plate would look like. And I encouraged the students to choose water as a choice of drink with their meals. They were also asked to plan their own healthy plate on a worksheet, which were given out at the end of the lesson. So it would be ideal for children to follow this Eat Well guide when planning what to eat or when food shopping. Although not every meal has to be balanced the same way as shown in the Eat Well guide, children should try to get the balance right over a week or a day. Then, to encourage the students to choose healthier food options, I talked about limiting sugar, salt, and saturated fats in their diet. So these are the recommended daily amounts of sugar intake. 7 to 10 years old should be aiming for at most 6 sugar cubes a day, and 11-plus-year-olds should be aiming for at most 7 sugar cubes. And 1 sugar cube is almost the same as 1 teaspoon of sugar. To better understand this, I showed them what 1 sugar cube looks like, and I also put 6 sugar cubes in a jar to show the recommended daily intake for them. So I emphasized that chocolate bars and split pot yogurts have high amounts of sugar, and that they should remember sugar can be found in other foods and drinks they eat as well. They were asked if they know the amount of sugar in a medium-sized can of Coke, to try and make them understand that soda drinks can have very high amounts of sugar as well. Then I gave them some examples of foods that can be high in salt and saturated fats, and that they should eat these foods less often. These are some healthier food swaps that I showed them to give them some ideas of the healthier food options they can go for. I talked a little about the vegetarian and vegan diet, mainly focusing on letting them know that people with these diets tend to struggle more in getting enough amounts of essential minerals and nutrients, and that they will sometimes take supplements. Then I also went over the important reasons for us to have a balanced diet, as shown here. So some of the important reasons are to have good health, for growth, for mental and physical development, and also to prevent non-communicable diseases like heart disease and diabetes. I managed to explain to them that non-communicable diseases are diseases that are not spread through infection. So, for example, not through bacteria and viruses. They are also not passed from person to person, and that they are usually caused by unhealthy behaviors. We did a short cooking session to show the children that learning to cook for yourself can help you build healthy eating habits. The students were shown a short video of one of our members making pita bread pizza, and they were allowed to make their own version of pita bread pizza. We've also uploaded the cooking video on this YouTube channel. For this lesson, we had peppers, mushroom, sweet corn, mozzarella cheese, and tomato sauce as the ingredients. And there were also basil leaves for them to choose, just so if they'd like to put some on their pizza and try challenging themselves to try new flavors. While waiting for the pizza to get baked, we had a small fun game where I asked the children to think of any fruits and vegetables that have the color green and yellow and orange. This is to make them understand that they should be eating a variety of fruits and vegetables and that there are many options they can choose from. I also brought some unusual fruits and vegetables to show them to the children during the session. So I brought in fruits and vegetables like okra, yellow dragon fruit, pok choy, yellow eggplant, chayote, Chinese white pear, and yardlong beans. I just passed them around for the children to have a closer look and kinda also get a feel of them. Hope this video helped you understand the lesson that I delivered to the students, and hope it would be useful in giving you a better idea of how to implement healthy eating on your child.